Ladies and gentlemen, first to step on the scale, making his debut as a professional, hailing from Hong Kong. Round of applause for Edwin Ang on the scale. Once again, this bout will be opening up our card tomorrow night at the Hong Kong Exhibition and Convention Center. 4 rounds in the super bantamweight division. £121, 121 pounds. The official weight for the gentleman making his debut as a professional tomorrow evening at the Clash of Champions 2, Edwin Ang, hailing from Hong Kong. Now making his way to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, also debuting as a professional tomorrow evening. Also hailing from Hong Kong, a round of applause for Ka Sun Leung. £121, 121, the identical weight for Ka Sun Leung. Ladies and gentlemen, our fight is official. That will be our first bout, opening up the festivities tomorrow evening at the Hong Kong Exhibition and Convention Center. Ka Sun Leung, Edwin Ang, both debuting as professionals, opening up the action set for a limit of 4 rounds in the super bantamweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, some of the top young prospects in the region from here in Hong Kong will be facing off against their toughest opposition to date. These 2 gentlemen become professionals tomorrow evening here at Clash of Champions 2 at the Hong Kong Exhibition and Convention Center. Ka Sun Leung, Edwin Ang tomorrow night, starting off the festivities at Clash of Champions 2. A round of applause for both these gentlemen for being very professional and making the official weight. Our next bout to the stage, 4 rounds in the super bantamweight division, also from Hong Kong. We welcome to the stage Wai Hun Tong, making his debut as a pro, facing off against the fighter hailing from the nation of Nepal, Sudes Gurun. Wai Hun Tong. 4 rounds in the super bantamweight division. First on the scale, ladies and gentlemen, hailing from the nation of Nepal, this is Sudes Gurun weighing in. £122, 122. The official weight for the fighter from Nepal, with a professional record of 2 victories and 1 defeat, Sudes Gurun. Now welcome to the scale, making his debut as a professional, this is Wai Hun Tong, right here in Hong Kong. 121 pounds, 121. The official weight for Wai Hun Tong. Debuting as a pro tomorrow night, facing off against the very rugged Sudes Gurun. Set for 4 rounds or less in the super bantamweight division. Kobayashi Negrino, stand by. Kobayashi Negrino, please stand by. scale, set for 8 rounds. In the super bantamweight division, hailing from Japan, we have Yuki Strong Kobayashi, facing off against the fighter from the Philippines, Rey Megrino. Megrino Kobayashi, 8 rounds or less, super bantamweight division. First on the scale, this is Yuki Kobayashi weighing in. £122, 122, the official weight for Kobayashi. From the Philippines, now fighting out of here in Hong Kong, this is Rey Megrino on the scale. £121, 121, the official weight for Rey Megrino. The fight is official, ladies and gentlemen, 8-round super bantamweight division. Yuki Kobayashi facing off against Rey Megrino. It is part of Clash of Titans 2, taking place tomorrow evening at the sold-out Hong Kong Exhibition and Convention Center. This is one of our preliminary bouts. Some of the top fighters in Asia facing off against one another tomorrow evening. One of the most highly anticipated events in recent history here in Hong Kong. Make sure you're a part of it tomorrow evening. If you don't have your tickets in hand quite yet, just a handful still remaining, but you can still be a part of this great event. Our next bout to the scale. 6 rounds in the light flyweight division from Hong Kong. Raymond Poon Kai Ching facing off against his fellow Hong Kong native, Tak Fei Yu, making his pro debut as a fighter. First on the scale, entering the ring tomorrow evening for the first time as a professional, this is Tak Fei Yu from Hong Kong. 108 pounds, 108. The official weight for Tak Fei Yu. Ladies and gentlemen, entering the ring for the 3rd time as a pro, following in the footsteps of Rex Cho. He trains at the same gym, undefeated at 2-0 with 1 KO. Please welcome from Hong Kong, Raymond Poon Kai Ching. 108 pounds, 108. Identical weights for Raymond Poon Kai Ching and Tak Fei Yu. A tremendous amount of talent here in Hong Kong in the sport of boxing. Tomorrow evening we'll be facing off against one another. Make sure you are there to see the champions of tomorrow in this Clash of Champions 2 at the Hong Kong Exhibition and Convention Center. Raymond Poon, Tak Fei Yu, part of our clearance tomorrow evening. Our next bout to the scale. 4 rounds in the super middleweight division. A former expat of the UK, now living here in Hong Kong, undefeated as a pro at 2-0. Tommy Gun Tall. Facing off against fellow fighter from Hong Kong, Sun Yin Jeremy Lee, tomorrow evening making his pro debut. First on the scale, the very popular Tommy, TGT, Tommy Tall. $159 pounds, 159, the official weight for TGT, Tommy Gun Tall. Ladies and gentlemen, he enters the ring for the first time as a pro, Sun Yin Jeremy Lee from right here in Hong Kong. 160 pounds, 160 for Sun Yin Jeremy Lee from right here in Hong Kong. about to weigh in 8 rounds in the super featherweight division from Thailand. Mat facing off against a fighter from Japan, Takuya Watanabe. Ladies and gentlemen from Thailand, this is Mat on the scale. 129 pounds, 129 for the Thai fighter, Mat. Our next fighter to the scale from Japan, Takuya Watanabe weighing in. £129 pounds, 129, the official weight for Watanabe. Our next fight to the scale, 4 rounds in the super bantamweight division. 2 fighters from Hong Kong making a leap from the amateur ranks to the professional sport of boxing. First, Sun On Chan facing off against Pak Sun Cheung. £121 pounds for Sun On Chan. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Pak Sun Cheung weighing in. 121 pounds, 121, the official weight for Cheung. Again, ladies and gentlemen, both of these fighters making the leap from the amateur ranks to the professional sport of boxing, both hailing from Hong Kong. They turn professionals tomorrow evening at the Hong Kong Exhibition and Convention Center. Some of the top young talent here in Hong Kong facing off against one another. And one of the most highly anticipated boxing events in recent history, brought to you by J. Lau's DEF Promotions. Our next bout to the stage, it is our co-featured bout tomorrow evening. Set for 10 rounds for the vacant WBO Oriental Bantamweight title. We welcome to the stage from the Philippines, Mark Anthony Geraldo, facing off against fellow Filipino fighter Kenny Demesillo. Demesillo Geraldo, 8 rounds, the WBO Oriental Bantamweight title. $117.5, 117.5, the official weight for Mark Anthony Geraldo. This is Kenny Demesillo on the scale. £117, 117, the official weight for Kenny Demesillo. Again, ladies and gentlemen, our co-featured bout tomorrow evening at stake, the WBO Oriental Bantamweight title. 2 Pinoy fighters going head-to-head tomorrow evening. Mark Anthony Geraldo, Kenny Demesillo, and our co-feature. It is Clash of Champions 2 at the Hong Kong Exhibition and Convention Center. Being brought to you by the fastest rising promotion in Asia, J. Lau's DEF Promotions. Ladies and gentlemen, here in Olympian City, now we welcome our main event tomorrow evening. It is Clash of Champions 2. 2 champions putting their titles on the line. 12 rounds at stake. We have the WBO International, the WBO Asia Pacific Super Flyweight titles, as well as the WBC Asian Council Super Flyweight title. Both of these fighters are champions, both putting their belts on the line from Japan. Hirofumi Mukai facing off against one of the fastest rising stars in the sport, an absolute sensation here in Hong Kong. It is the Wonder Kid, Rex Cho. Cho Mukai, our main event tomorrow evening at the Hong Kong Exhibition and Convention Center. This Clash of Champions 2, first on the scale. From Japan, this is Hirofumi Mukai weighing in. £115, 115 for the fighter from Japan, Hirofumi Mukai. Now to the scales, ladies and gentlemen. He's an absolute sensation here in Hong Kong, one of the fastest rising stars in the sport of boxing, the Wonder Kid, Rex Cho on the scale. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event tomorrow evening, proudly presented to you by one of the fastest rising promotions in the continent of Asia, JLAO Promotions. It is Clash of Champions 2, Rex Cho on the scale. £115, 115. The official weight for the Wonder Kid, Rex Cho. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is official. It is the Clash of Champions. Both fighters, one from Japan, one from Hong Kong, putting all their titles on the line at stake. The WBO International and WBO Asia Pacific Super Flyweight titles, as well as the WBC Asian Boxing Council Super Flyweight title. Clash of Champions 2, as we mentioned to you before, we're expecting a capacity crowd tomorrow evening. Here at the Hong Kong Exhibition and Convention Center, one of the most highly anticipated events in recent time. Here on the Asian continent, it is Hong Kong versus Japan. Mukai Cho. The Wonder Kid makes his return. It is Clash of Champions 2. We don't have the tickets in hand, just a handful of tickets remaining for tomorrow night at the Hong Kong Exhibition Convention Center. We are expecting a capacity crowd to cheer on their hometown hero, the Wonder Kid Rex Cho, as he puts his belt on the line against fellow champion Hirofumi Mukai from Japan. It is Clash of Champions 2. Tomorrow evening here in Hong Kong, proudly presented to you by JLAO's DEF Promotions. Ladies and gentlemen, this time, we can please welcome all our fighters back to the stage for our group photo. Once again, all